Okay, wait, chat. By the way, I'm not a DJ. I'm not a DJ. Real quick. My brain is all over the place, but I need to get this out here. I'm not a DJ, but I had an idea for a mix. Okay, and are there any DJs here in the chat? Press 1 if you're a DJ. I had an idea for a mix. If I were to mix a song together, I have an idea for it. You know how like sometimes they take old classic songs and they like mix them together, right? I have an idea for that. Hold on. Bear with me. This is genius, okay? I feel like you could mix the two songs together somehow. The theme of this song is treat her like a lady. Right? Right? The song is like treat her like a lady. Chivalry is dead. Don't be a freak. And then you have the Kim Petras song saying treat her like a lady. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat her like a lady. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Do you see the competing themes? The concept of chivalry being dead and like treat her like a lady, but this lady is asking her to. Anyway.
Good.
Anyways, let's take the fear and host test real quick.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello. Good morning. A lot of people thought that was real or live. Every time I do that, people think it's live. Good morning. I have a zit right fucking there. God fucking piece of fucking shit. Look at that. Look at that. It's gonna stare right at you the whole night, the whole day. The whole day I'm streaming, and it's just gonna be it's too big. It's too big. Anyways, good morning. I'm gonna start off the broadcast by saying hello to each and every one of you. Hello, giant NB octopus. Wow. Hello. Clunted. Faux ceremony. Hello. Boneless Cookie Zero, hello. I can actually say hello to each and every one of you, it seems. Nobody's saying hello to me. Hasan, new pharmacist. Blum 98. Scungulus. Gremble Fiend. DJ and Bob. Hermit Schism. The Pope 85. Princess Chomp. Tass. Yobtar 00. Marito. Carmen. XRaz046, BG2192, XX Moy, Steampunk Willie, Moody One, Marshmallow. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Press 1 in the chat if you were here on Saturday morning. You are my fire. You make me swim a strong desire. Okay, press 2 if you weren't there. All right.
Now, press 3 if you didn't expect me to stream this morning, and this is a surprise. Okay. Press 4 if you knew I was going live because what? No, I told you. For some people are pressing 1 and 2. They were there on Saturday, and I told you I was going live with my new schedule. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. It's 3 days a week. And you know what? Maybe I should quit. You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe I should quit because nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck. Why do I even stream? Why do I even stream? You know what? We could just end it right now. That could just be it. We could just be like, hey, you know what? Nobody gives a fuck. Just that's it. Just
travels down the road and back again.
Right.
Your heart.
You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're enough. You're enough. You're enough. You're enough. Welcome aboard. And you know what? Big shout out to Tass and Richie who were here early. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, I'm attempting to do a new schedule. Okay. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how I'm going to stream tomorrow because I may need to move that to Thursday morning. I'm working on it. Okay. I have a flight tomorrow. I'm going to be on Best Guest Live tomorrow with Howie Mandel. Him and I are hosting something on Netflix together. It's called Best Guest Live. It's a trivia show where you and everybody here that's over the age of 18 and in the United States could, win some money on Best Guest Live. So it's me and Howie Mandel tomorrow. I'm literally doing this tomorrow. So I have to fly out. Now, my question is, chat, right? Would you take the risk? Would you take the risk if you had to be at a studio? Would you take the risk and fly in on the same day? Or what, like, let's say got to be there by 4. Would you fly in and land at 1? It's nerve-wracking. But you know what? I think I have to do it. I think I have to do it, chat. I don't have a choice because I'm streaming right now. I have no choice. I'm doing it. I don't know why I asked you guys. I'm doing it. I'm flying. Why? Because I have no choice. I'm too busy. I've got things to do. All right? And if it happens, it happens. Okay. So first thing I'm going to start off by saying hello and good morning. It's Tuesday Newsday. So what I like to do on Tuesdays is I like to cover what's happening in the world. And it's very exciting because I get to talk about politics every once in a while and give my opinion, which I love to hear myself talk and I love to hear myself give an opinion. So Tuesday Newsday is a very fun day where we're covering all the latest. No. I'm not a fake Hasan. Hasan stole one of my takes yesterday. Okay, and we're going to get to that later on. But before we get to that, I was on TikTok and I was listening. I heard this song. It came around. It came on my feed. And this is how I know I'm getting old. I started sharing it with my friends. It's like a super raunchy song, and it's like it like doesn't, for some reason it's silly, but for some reason it kind of hit, okay? But I'm going to tell you why it's embarrassing here in a moment. I'm going to play it for you. Ready? I don't know why, but it was just so good.
Move that fuba to the side, baby.
I don't know why. Move that fuba.
I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to slide in. There's good coochie under this fuba. Make the fuba great again.
So
Make a fupa great again. Lick that fupa from the front to the end.
So it turns out this is fucking AI. And I had no fucking idea that it was AI because, and I'm so ashamed because the reason I thought I wasn't sure it was AI is because I saw it on somebody's, somebody was lip syncing with it on their TikTok, and I thought it was them singing it, but it wasn't. It was fucking AI, and I'm so mad because I have a confession to make. I like this music. That's what I hate about it, and now I don't like the music. I'm anti. Now I won't listen to it anymore. But it's frustrating because I liked it, and that pisses me off. You are terrible. You guys fucking suck. You know that sometimes? You guys fucking suck. I'm talking about I liked a song, figured out it was AI, and now I'm not listening to it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You need to realize that sometimes we make mistakes and it happens, okay? You're so rude. You know what? No, we're not doing this morning. I those cooties. Grow up. You're all adults, okay? You're adults. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Ew. Sex. Anyway, what do you guys do for a living? I'm curious. now this sound. What do you guys do? Are you guys listening to me at work? Because I got to be careful. Because I don't want to, be a little. If you're listening to me at work, I don't want to, say something too vulgar that you'd have to click out. You're unemployed, okay? You're a photographer, web management. You're becoming a medical assistant. Well, that's cool. You live a live event. You're a craft store. You work in oncology. That's cancer, right? The research, that's the study, that's cancer, right? I think. Oncologist is a cancer doctor, a doctor that specializes in cancer. You're an EMT. You're just watching. Are you in the ambulance right now? Somebody's an EMT. Are you slow morning? That's weird if you're a EMT. Like, do you want a slow morning? You know what I mean? How was your day at work? Ah, babe, it was so slow. Oh man, no cardiac arrests, no strokes. You know what I mean? But a lot of these people, I don't know. Nobody died this morning. Nobody needed any help. But I know this from cops. Cops don't like slow days. They like to have action. Okay. And I don't know any cops, but I told you, and I've said this a few times, but when I was 20 years old, I went on a ride along. Okay. And I remember from that ride along, the cop told me that he didn't like the slow days. Okay. Look, I went on a ride along because I was bored. Okay. I was bored and I wanted to see what it was like. And it was, we did it all, we did it all. That's so fucked that you went on a ride along. Oh God. You know what? The president of the United States is Donald Trump. We are a country that doesn't have health care. We have an affordability crisis, but God forbid I sat in a police car 15 or 12 years ago. Get over it. I did it and I'm not doing it anymore. Okay. How about that? Right? I was in college, I think, early part of college. Yes, we're going to talk about the American United potential merger. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about a few different things. There's a lot of things that we're going to talk about because it's Tuesday, Newsday, all right? And, that's it's going to be exciting. You're gorgeous today. Thank you so much. I got a facial yesterday. I got a facial yesterday. Oh yeah. I'll just copy Hasan's show flow. So he goes live and then he does personal news. Yeah, so I do this thing where I go to this place in Portland where I lay down. It's beautiful. There's it's really relaxing. There's like that, that music. You lay down, you take your shirt off, and then you just kind of get in your blankie and you get all cozy, and then they come on your face. And it was glorious. It's actually really good for your skin. No, I'm kidding. That's obviously not what I did. Chad, I didn't get that sort of facial. I didn't get that sort of facial. I got a cosmetic facial, okay, where they do extractions and things like that. All right, like this is a result of the facial. She also does a chemical peel where she peels my skin and makes it look a little prettier. It'll heal in a week. I thought about doing an IRL stream while doing this facial. I have the nicest, best esthetician in the world, I believe. Okay. She is beautiful. She's in her 70s. You wouldn't even know it. It's unbelievable. When she told me she was in her 70s, I was fucking shocked. Okay. She speaks fluent Japanese. Okay. Because she is Japanese. So she was teaching me all about, she shops at, when she goes to Japan like twice a year. Okay. And she shops at the same store that I shop at when I'm in Japan. Yeah. So, Austin, do you have any interest in the Fear and survey or the Fear and Kahoot? Okay, what is this survey? What is the Fear and survey? Because I'm curious. People keep talking about this, and I don't know what it is. And I don't know, and I've never taken it, and people are asking me to do it, and I'll do it. I have long hair down to the middle of my back, and I haven't cut it, trimmed it, done nothing but let it grow. Should I get it chopped in half, shoulder length? Pause, champ. Yes. Hey.
So much.
You too. Play safe. Huh?
Good to see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good stream. I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Okay, love you too. Anyway. Quit doing the aw. Get over yourself. You never seen two gay men love each other before? You never seen that? Okay, personal news. I got a facial yesterday. I've been really working out hard. I've been like, I am really, really, really killing it in the gym right now. I've lost 2 pounds. Okay. So I'm down a couple pounds, which is very exciting. So I'm planning to lose it's not really weight related. It's more aesthetic related. But I'll probably end up losing like 3 to 5 more pounds before my vacation to Puerto Vallarta. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta. Okay. I'm doing that in the end of May. All right. And then, I got a lot of traveling this summer. Okay. What is this? Let's get into it. All right. We're going to start with this particular thing that we're doing. I don't know what it is. It's the AustinShow Fear and Information Survey. Okay. All right. Fear and Information Gathering. I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to do it. And I need some music. Give me a song. Give me a song to play. First song that somebody recommends in the chat, I'm going to play. First song. Swear to God. First song, I have to play it. Give me a song. I'll play it. Any song. Give me a song. Poop Sock. That's not a song. Mr. Blue Sky. All right. Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Okay. This is the song. All right. Bias. Okay. Will, but like a keep them laughing so they never you cry kind of way. Austin, but like a I'll be whoever you want me to be kind of way. Cutie, but like a I refuse to get changed kind of way. Hasan, but in like a I am a weird kid, no one likes me, everyone's so mean kind of way. What does this mean? All right, I'm gonna vote for me. Okay. Choose an unsolicited piece of advice.
You are in a cage of your own making. The door is open. All you have to do is walk out. You must accept they do not understand you. That is, yes. I believe this. I believe that a lot of you don't understand me. I think a lot of you, and I can tell by the comment section, a lot of you don't understand my sense of humor. You don't understand when I'm joking. You can't read through it. I feel like you have sort of inherited Hasan's autism. I think he has shown that he doesn't understand me on camera, and you are super fans of Hasan, and so you have absorbed his understanding of me, right? And he has spread that understanding of me across the internet, and my perception is sort of established by what he thinks of me on camera. That's it. All right. Objectively, who is most likely to go to heaven? I'll be honest with you. I think I am most likely to go to heaven. I do. Now, if we can get over the whole gay thing, Hasan's going straight to hell because he said America deserved 9/11, and we know God loves America the most, so he's going to hell, right? Will is going to hell because he does he does I don't know. Let me think about why Will's going to hell later. Cutie's going to hell because she was Mormon. All right. Marsh is going to hell because fuck. I don't know why. Okay. Cutie's going to hell because she's Mormon. Hasan because America deserved 9/11. Will is going to hell because he sits next to a gay guy every week and he supports the LGBTQ community. That's why he's going to hell. And Marsh is going to hell because he sits next to a guy who sits next to a gay guy and supports the LGBTQ. You know what I mean? That's it. Well, actually, Will's going to hell because Marsh is going to hell because he's sleeping with Christian. That's it. I'm going to start that rumor. All right. He's not. What? My coffee? You're going to bring it to me? You can bring me straight with the cup. Shy Thembo Raid. Oh! Chinese, the Empire Invasion. Oh my God, they're all getting timed out. Thank you so much for your raid. All right, pick a bit idea. Here we go. They all switch seats but never address it. All politics episode. Fuck no. Cutie and Wilson announced they are in a throuple. Fuck no. Podcast from the pool where they wear swim shorts. No. I think they all switch seats but never address it. That's actually a great one. I think we should do that next episode. You know? Pick another idea. Homophobia counter. How many times Hasan does a joke about being homophobic? Feminism counter. Phone counter. Real, but they can't do it. Yeah. How many times you use the phone? Hasan was using his phone constantly last episode. You need to tell him about it. Okay? Is the podcast worse or the same when there's a guest? Ooh. 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 Can I say something controversial? Can I say something controversial? Here's the deal. When you watch the Fear Am podcast, you watch it for the dynamic between the four of us. That's the primary driver, right? That's the primary thing when you watch the Fear Am podcast. Now, it is great to have guests. However, I don't think it's worse. I don't think it's better. I think it depends. It depends, right? I don't mean to be I don't want to be a fence sitter here, but I want to say it depends. Because I don't want to say that other guests are wrong or worse than the others. Okay, how do I put this? If the purpose If the purpose of the broadcast or of the Fear and podcast is for you to watch us bringing in a guest can sometimes take away from that dynamic. I don't know if that's necessarily worse, but it becomes a different show. But sometimes it can be better. So I'm just going to say the same because it depends. And it's not because a guest is better or worse than another guest, okay? Does it seem like they low-key hate being there sometimes? No doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. Sometimes it feels, and by sometimes I mean a lot, he feels like he hates being there. I mean, I think a lot of you were going to think maybe Cutie Cinderella, but I would say Hasan Piker. 100%. Please rank. Who do you think has the most social capital during an episode of the podcast? Will. What is social capital? Social capital, the networks. Actually, I think it's me. I think it's me. I think you think that I'm not pulling the strings on the Fear and podcast, but I throw stuff in there, and I think I'm really the one that's directing and pulling the strings. Okay, that's all I'm saying. You know, that's it. Who do you dislike the most? Oh no. Wait, the results of this poll could actually ruin my life. Do they show the results at the end of it? Oh my God. Do they show the results at the end? No. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go with Hasan. Do you believe Cutie has autism? I didn't not believe it. But I'm gonna say yes. And other. Oh, I can only do one. I can only do one. Speaking of which, I'm doing Master Baker this week, by the way. I'm doing Master Baker. Are you a member of the LDS? Yes. No. I don't know why I would say that. Do you believe Hasan has autism? Yes. Oh, yes. That is the farthest from a bit that I've ever seen. Like, that's literally the farthest from a bit that I've ever seen. In the beginning, I was like, he's a little autistic. 127. Oh man, this man doesn't have just a touch. He has the whole shebang. You know what I mean? All four are neuroqueer. What? We're okay. Do you think it is our place to speculate on strangers' diagnoses? I mean, yes. Absolutely. We're human beings. You know what? Some people are going to be like, no, we shouldn't speculate on what people have. But then you all go back to your secret person to talk about what they may have. Okay? Like, we're all hypocrites. We're all going to be like, no, you shouldn't speculate into what they have. Why would you even care about that? But then you're going to go fucking talk about, what's wrong with being artistic? Artistic. I thought you said autistic. No, there's nothing wrong with being autistic. I famously said, autism, fuck yeah. I know a lot of you have autism in here, right? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not an insult. I'm just saying some people do have autism. And if you do, I think it's great. I think it's great if you have autism, I think it's great. You should be proud of the fact that you have autism. It makes you you. Autism, fuck yeah, right?
Stranger Things question. Escape. Will. I feel like Will would accept his fate. I think Hasan would. I think Hasan would kill himself, and then I think I would escape. I think Cutie would also escape. Okay, Alpha, Beta, Omega this time. By the way, I saw what Hasan ranked me on here. He put me as the Beta. Okay, wait. Is Omega ahead of Beta? What does it go? Alpha is what's the top one? Is Omega the top one? What's the best one? Alpha? It's Alpha. Because he's stupid. And I'm the king. I am definitely the king. There's no fucking question. Okay? There is no question I'm the king. There's no question I'm the king. Because I am. You really think I would be a soldier? Why no queen? The homophobia has to stop. The homophobia has to stop, and I know it's coming from you toxic homosexuals. I know you guys are sitting there fucking typing at your computer, you toxic homosexuals with your long nails and your drag outfits and your jock straps, okay? And you're just typing away, clack, clack, clack on your fucking keyboard. All right? That's what you're doing. All right. I'm definitely the king. Cutie is a king as well. Did you know Marsh is not asexual? Why did you think he was? I mean, I did know that, actually. Either or. You know what's so great? Both of these are my sayings, okay? I came up with beautiful and natural. First of all, it's backwards. And gay and Lebanese, okay? Just letting you know, all right? So you know what? I'm going to start talking about my accomplishments because nobody else will talk about them for me, okay? I'm going to start talking about my accomplishments. I'm going to start saying what I came up with because nobody will give me credit. I'm going to have to start taking it. Okay? That's what I'm going to start. I'm going to start saying I came up with gay and Lebanese and I came up with beautiful and natural. Which one do you guys like, chat? Better. I'm gay and Lebanese. Doesn't it sound like the soundboard? I'm gay and Lebanese. Doesn't that sound like the fucking soundboard? Isn't that crazy? And it's live. I'm gay and Lebanese. Oh, you need more pause? I'm gay and Lebanese. Okay. Which one do you like better, chat? Gay and Lebanese or natural and beautiful?
Only double lines we cross is dollar signs. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Fuck!
really, all I got is like a corny tango. Like you can spin me around.
Okay.
You can
perfect.
pick me
All right.
up.
Can you move your hips at all?
No. You can pick me up.
I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
That would be a horrific way to get a concussion. All right, music. Listen, now watch. Ready? Just like we practice. Look at this. Look at this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips. Come on. Spin.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna lose our piece like that.
Hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips. Hip. Come on. Work with me, Maya. See, I improvised that. That was right on the spot. Is that Hasan? Brother. Brother, what? What? Are you serious? Are you? Yes, somebody asked that in the chat. That is the craziest. Was that racially charged? I've never seen that. All right. That's crazy. Well, anyway. Your head looks pretty small from this angle. Was he thinking I was Hasan? Wait, maybe I'm being the one that's insensitive. If I'm just thinking that he meant that, he didn't even say who he meant. Maybe he thought he was talking about me. Fuck. Oh, shit. I just turned it on myself. Fuck. Fuck. All right. So what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're going over the results of the poll. They're in Discord? Okay, cool. We're going over the results of the poll. Give me a second. This is the first time that anybody has ever seen the Fearan survey results. Okay? This is the first time ever. Hello, it's AustinShow from the Fearan podcast. Hello? 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 Hello?
Is it not
Hello?
working?
Can you hear me?
This is Rob.
Rob?
let me see. Yeah, give me one sec.
Hello?
Can you hear us now?
I don't know. Let me see what's. I don't know if I can. Hold on. Hello?
good. I'm just checking their stuff real quick. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
I can at least.
Oh, I can hear you. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fabulous. So happy to be talking to you.
Thank you.
kid.
Are you tuning in via a potato phone? What's going on?
No, I'm on my laptop, but
Holy shit.
it is kind of old.
No,
If
it's
you wanna
okay.
grab me,
I
I'm
support
sure
it.
you could- Yeah.
I support it.
Okay.
Why would anybody pay for anything new? You know? Especially in this shitty economy.
In this economy.
Hell no. All right. Well, so
Let me show the.
what's going on? So you created this survey. And what was the purpose of the survey?
This is like iteration number 6. I am a bit on the spectrum.
That's okay.
I love the Fear End podcast.
That's okay. Hey, I support you being on the spectrum. It's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
It's one of my favorite things about you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I made a census, which you'll get to see next January.
Oh.
This one was for more fun information. This one's more like opinions based.
Okay.
Then next one, I started no one did it. And you know what? I was like, I'm going to start this. I'm going to start.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. And you made a, oh my God, you have the whole data set. Okay, how do I'm trying to watch this without like leaking my entire Discord. So how do I do this?
Can you not? Oh, I don't.
Oh, I could pop it
You're
out.
the streamer, King.
I could pop it out. Hold on. How do I?
Probably.
But I can't
Okay.
make it bigger.
Click
How do I
watch
make it
stream.
bigger? Huh?
Click watch stream.
What? Hold on.
Click watch stream.
Give me a second. Where am I? Oh, fuck. I don't want to be in Discord. Get me out of here. All right, hold on. How the hell? What in the goddamn? All right. I'm clicking watch stream, but I want to
Okay.
pop it out. Okay.
Yeah. Hover the bottom right corner. There's a thing that says pop out. It's right
Okay,
next to
I
full
see that, but it's not big enough when I pop it out. Oh yeah, it is. I just do it full screen. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go like this, and then I go boom, full screen. Okay, so now I've got it full screen. So we're looking at the responses right now. You're broadcasting live. We're ready for the presentation. Hello? Hello? We lost him. Hello?
Tech issues. Let me move 'em real quick and move 'em. Yeah.
Oh shit. Hold on.
They disconnected.
They disconnected? Shit. All right. Well, that was interesting.
Let's see. I'm keeping an eye out. They'll join back surely.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. It was just the laptop probably overheated from opening a web browser. Right? It happens to the best of us. Just
True.
one, sometimes with these old laptops, it's like, holy shit, one more browser and it's the end of it, It's the end of that laptop. My laptop, I bought a laptop, by the way. I bought a laptop before China and it fucking bricked. I took Hasan's recommendation. He's like, buy this laptop. It's great. And it fucking bricked on like day 3. Completely. Just like it doesn't even turn on anymore. Yeah, I got an Acer. Is that why? What did you install? Nothing. It's a leftist last laptop. Wait, what did I do? I don't know. I was just setting up my little cam show. I've got this side gig where I jerk off on camera, and it just overheated completely. It saw the size of my penis and was like, whoa, can't do this. Oh my God, it's so big. And then it just completely just bricked. Some thoughts should just stay in my head. I don't know. I got a weird brain. I should probably just not say everything that I should. That's abuse? Are you saying that I'm abusing my inanimate object? That my laptop didn't consent to seeing me naked? Is that what you're saying? Fuck! 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 God damn it. Fuck! Fuck! All right. Okay, pee stains. I didn't pee. Okay, actually, sometimes I pee on myself. Like after, when sometimes you accidentally pull your pants up a little too quickly. You know what I mean? Come on, chat. We've all done it, right? Don't leave me alone over here. Don't leave me alone over here. You never accidentally pull up your pants a little too soon and uh-oh, there's a little dribble on my pants. Come on. Shut up. Quit acting like you're perfect. Uh-oh. You don't wipe? No, I don't have a vagina. That's girl stuff. I dribble it. I let gravity do the work. Have you ever heard this one? Shake it a few times and you're playing with it. Have you ever heard that? Okay, all right. You ever heard that? Shake it a few times and you're playing with it. You never heard that? Oh my God. You got Rob, is that a millennial thing? White people are so interesting. Excuse me, I'm Lebanese. All right, I'm white passing Lebanese. All right. Hello?
Oh.
My God, are you okay?
You know what, Mr. Show?
Yes.
Frankly, not really.
Why?
I left work today because I'm pretty sure I have the flu.
Oh no. My God, I'm so sorry.
I'm not natural and beautiful today.
No, you are natural and beautiful. Are you from the East Coast?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you're from Chicago. Okay. What do you do for work?
Yes. I work in behavioral health.
Oh, so like you're trying to monitor people's behavior?
No, so I've worked in like a bunch of different places, but I work with adolescents who are in care and have behavioral issues.
Oh.
And I do direct support with them, and then I also manage a team to help them. So
good for you.
Essentially, I work at a program that's like the last line before juvie.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. I love that. And you put together this, and I do need to get to the news here eventually, but so let's move as quickly as possible.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we've got Will, Austin, but in a I'll be whoever you can I just read it? Do you want me to just read through it?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So this is a bias. Here we go. Will, but like in a keep them laughing so they never see you cry kind of way. Austin, but in like a I'll be whoever you want me to be kind of way. Cutie, but in like a I refuse to get changed kind of way. And then Hasan, but in like I'm a weird kid no one likes. You guys, so are these what people relate with?
No, so I mean, all of this is all very like parasocial, let's be honest. So these are just things, these are like...
They're picking their favorite person.
Yeah, but like on like a quote unquote deeper level, I guess. Yeah, like I just made them up.
Okay. All right. So nobody relates with me. I get it. Okay. Choose an unsolicited piece of advice.
No, you have, what are you? You're...
Third?
I guess maybe, no, you're third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choose unsolicited piece of advice. Most people chose you are in a cage of your own making, the doors open, all you have to do is walk out. Okay. Let's move past that one. Interesting. Objectively, who's most likely to go to heaven? Marsh? What the fuck? I'm like a sliver on the, I'm not even showing up as a percentage. 3.3%.
People thought that.
Only in one of those votes was me. That's
true.
The homophobia is out of this world. I cannot believe. Hey, Barley the Burr is here. Everybody say Barley. Hi to Barley. I got a VIP you, Barley. Gotta do that. Let me do that. I cannot believe that that's crazy. All right, let's see. The winning one was they all switch seats but never address it. I thought that was the best one too. All politics episode. You guys don't like the politics episode. Okay, interesting. Cutie, Will, and Hasan announced to Austin they are a throuple. Okay, I don't know what. That's a weird obsession. Let's pick another idea. All right, homophobia counter. How many times is Hasan feminism counter? How many times is Cutie interrupted or spoken over? Okay, that, by the way, is feminism propaganda. Okay, because I also get spoken over a lot. We all get talked over. But for some reason...
crazy. You're the one who's always talking over Cutie. I've been watching.
Who the hell are you?
You're accused.
Who in the hell are you?
I accuse you.
I brought you on this goddamn stream to defend me. What's going on? Who in the hell is this? I don't even know who you are. All right. Back to what I was saying. I never interrupt Cutie. All right. Keep scrolling. All right. Okay. All right. Is the podcast better or worse when there's a guest? Okay, worse, better, the same. Okay, I think that's pretty accurate. Somebody says worse, they don't like it. Does it seem like they are low-key hate being there sometimes?
Oh my
This
gosh.
says most people said yes. Pretty much everyone commented about Cutie and Hasan. They constantly got
With
brought up.
peace
There's
and
your
love,
answer.
everybody but Austin. I'm the only one. Wait, scroll up a little bit. Hasan, abso-fucking-lutely. He won't get off his phone. Cutie sometimes looks bored too. Will, Marsh, and Austin keep this shit together. Well, come on now. No. We all keep it together. All right, now scroll down for more pro Austin message.
Let's look. Okay, wait. Let's find good Austin.
No, especially Cutie, definitely. Only sometimes. Will, no. Austin, no, but is thinking about what he's doing next. Okay, sometimes. All right. Cutie doesn't actually hate the podcast. She loves it. Scroll down. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next question.
Seems to be.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Oops. There we go.
Please rank who you think has the most social capital. Okay, for some reason I got third. Wait, I have more than Hasan?
So you got second.
I have more than Hasan?
Yes, which is completely true, by the way.
What does that
Hasan
mean?
has no social capital during an episode.
Wait, what does social capital mean exactly?
So, like, essentially, who does everyone want attention from? Everyone wants attention from Will. Hasan's, like, in and out of consciousness half the time. Will's the one who kind of leads it, and, like, everyone always pays attention when Will's talking. So, but also you're second. I mean, this is what the people voted.
Nobody wants attention from me. I want attention from everybody else.
Correct.
Who do you dislike? Oh God, that's crazy.
But you didn't win. You didn't win. Hasan won.
That's crazy that 34.5%. Who do you dislike the most is
people's that. There you go. Not even 100.
88. And how many did vote for Hasan? 102. Now, I don't know. Well, that's okay. You know what? That's okay. I'll take second most. You know what? I don't just fly into the podcast every week from Oregon or anything and always come prepared. And, I haven't just been booking every guest known to mankind, since, for the next, few weeks. I didn't, no worries. I didn't book Courtney Miller from Smosh or anything. That's going to be on the Fair Hand podcast in a couple weeks. I didn't do that at all. No, I wasn't responsible for that, or Laverne Cox or Jinx Monsoon or anybody like that. I guess you're just gonna have to hate me, I suppose. Whatever.
Wow, Austin, those sound like some big feelings.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Anyway, do you genuinely believe Cutie has autism?
Most people said yes.
Okay. And some people said no. Okay.
There's a lot of interesting answers.
Let's see what the I'm interesting. Trauma, women's health always gets mistyped. Okay, they're very woke. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. Are you a member of the LDS? No. Wow, we have how many? 5. Okay.
And you, Hasan, and Will all said yes.
Really?
So only 2 people actually are yes, which I find very disrespectful to the integrity of my survey.
I understand. I do apologize for that. I do apologize. It won't happen again.
You know what? You could never do wrong by me,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Show.
Except interrupt Cutie, evidently. We got in a little but even all friends fight sometimes. You know that. We're friends and we fight.
I'm a lesbian, so I don't stand by any man. So.
I love that. I'm gay and I don't stand by any. Wait, never mind. That doesn't work my direction.
Wait, I thought you were Lebanese.
Okay. Ha ha ha. It doesn't work my direction. Okay, it only works your direction. All right. Okay. Do you believe Hasan has autism? 77% said yes. All right. Let's do the next one. Stranger Things question. Okay, keep going. Door 1, kill yourself, die. Will would do door 3, escape. Hasan would do door 3, escape. Austin would do
that door 2.
Oh, door 2. Excuse me. Was door 2?
Door 2 is accept your fate. Door 3 is escape.
Okay, so mine's split into 3. Door 3 is
escape. You got the good. That's what you want. You got the good answer.
And 34% is what? Kill myself?
No. No. No, that's kill yourself. Door number 1's kill yourself. Door number 2's accept your fate. Door number 3 is escape.
Let's see what Cutie's was. She would not kill herself. Her and I both would try to escape. What's door 1?
Kill yourself. That's what Cutie got.
There's no way she would do that. There's no way. I know Cutie. There's no way she would do that. She would try to survive. We're too afraid to kill ourselves.
I'm glad we're getting your commentary on this.
Yeah.
We need to be fact checked.
That's right. Okay, here we go. All right. Alpha, beta, omega. Will's the alpha, 71%. Hasan, alpha, 53%. Are you...
How does that make you feel?
This is... The homophobia is it needs to be addressed within this community. It needs to be addressed. There's so much homophobia that goes on. Because, look... Okay. This is what pisses me off. Barley, you're a homosexual, allegedly. All right? You know what pisses me off is let's do, if we're talking about, look, I'm just going to say it. I challenge Hasan and Will to a body off. Okay? I'm not putting Cutie in this because it's not appropriate. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Hasan and Will, body off. I don't want to subject Cutie to this toxic masculinity bullshit. We're going to have a body off, okay? You have until July 1st, okay? July 1st, body off. I challenge both of you motherfuckers, if you're the real alphas that they say you are, body off, okay? Body off. Body off.
That's crazy because alpha, beta, omega have to do with your brain, not your body, King.
What? I thought it was purely aesthetic. I didn't.
Oh, we got to get you on AO3 stat.
What's AO3?
You got to be fucking kidding me. You're gay and you don't know AO3?
Well, hold on.
Archive of our own for fan fiction?
Hold on. Is AO3 fan fiction? What is that?
Yeah, archive of our own.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is.
That's okay. I forgive you. You're
thank
too
you.
old. It's okay. Sometimes you're just a boomer.
I'm not a boomer. I think, I'm working on it. I'm trying to find a shirtless photo of myself to show the chat. Where is this?
Oh, please do. We need to see.
This is what I hope to get to. I don't know if this is a good photo. I'll try this. Hold on. Hey Rob, I'm gonna text you a shirtless photo of myself. Can you put it in the Discord? Sorry, Rob. Rob's my producer. He's seen it all before. He's seen me in a tub. Okay. All right. All right. Anyway. All right. Cutie is the alpha. She got more alpha than me. And beta.
You're the only person who didn't get alpha.
Homophobia and misogyny are rooted in similar places, by the way. The root of homophobia, it lies in misogyny. And so it's crazy that like the homophobia and the misogyny is really rearing its ugly head here in this poll. Marsh is the omega. Oh, they're calling him the omega too. That's crazy. Okay. All right, let's scroll down. Bonus round. Soldier, poet, king. Will, soldier. I knew that. Okay. Hasan, soldier. Austin, king. I knew it. Yes. Yes, because I'm a dictator. Cutie, king. They gave her king. Wow, how woke. Scroll up. What do you hit for abs, Mr. Show? Sit-ups. Sit-ups. Please don't show this. I'm at work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Chat, it's Tuesday Newsday, and unfortunately, we have some bad news in the United States of America. United Airlines, Saint Death 97, welcome to the show. Or as everybody say, hello, Saint Death 97. Nice to see you. Look, United Airlines has floated the idea of United and American Airlines merging, okay? So here's the deal, okay? United Airlines and American Airlines are two of the most garbage airlines on the planet, and both of them were created out of, and the reason why they're garbage is because they have merged together. American merged with US Airways, United merged with Continental, and they have become even bigger, shittier airlines because they continue to reduce the amount of competition. There are three major airlines in the United States, only three, with a couple of few low-cost carriers on top of it. There's United, American, and Delta. Those are the big three, okay? Followed by, you got Alaska, Spirit, Southwest, Frontier. Those are like the big ones, okay? Now, United Airlines is thinking about merging with American Airlines to try to become the biggest airline in the world yet again. And they floated this to the Trump administration, which I imagine they would approve the merger. But let me tell you something. You cannot polish a turd, okay? And this is what this would be. You would be taking two turds and putting it together to be the biggest turd, all right? This is horrible. Both airlines suck. The customer experience is atrocious across the board from top to bottom. American and United, top to bottom, atrocious. I was booking a plane ticket for Christian the other day, and I had to book him on United because we're going to a wedding. And what the fuck is the thing with these airlines? I book a ticket. Number one, there's like three levels of just coach. It's basic, economy, and like economy plus, right? And why is it that I have to pay money to even choose a seat? What?
he posts this, okay? And first of all, this this is him as Jesus, right? And this is literally Jeffrey Epstein. All right? This is literally Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know who these people, these look like people, a variation of nurses. And this is what's crazy is he denies this, okay? He denies this and says that it was him as a doctor, okay? He said he posted a photo of him not as Jesus, but as a doctor. Come on. Look at his hands. What? Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Okay? Look at his hands. All right? He said people were confused as to what he what he was actually doing. Okay. Now, what's funny is Riley Gaines. Okay. Riley Gaines came out and condemned the president. All right. She condemned the president. And then I got to fucking allow ads on this goddamn website. Fuck. How do I enable ads? Okay, pause. Shit. I'm such a bad streamer. I don't know how to do this. Unblock. How do I? Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what my uBlock. I don't even know where the fuck. I don't even know what's blocking here. Here, let me pause on this site. Okay, there we go. All right, look. Okay.
I wanted to give something to the fans that they didn't.
Bitch. Okay, hold on.
To blow your mind.
Oh my God, now I'm getting fucking
There's magic
ads.
in the eras.
God damn it.
This was the biggest challenge we've ever done.
Are you
Tonight we complete that challenge. For one
Oh my
last
God.
time.
Okay, yes. Okay, can I be honest? It's too much, Taylor. It's too much. You made $2 billion. Make it free and put it on YouTube. I'm sorry. It's over. Come on. Girl, you made $2 billion. What? How much more are we going to milk this fucking tour for? Right? How much? You made $2 billion. It's over. Quit it. It was the best tour ever. Now let's just be done with it. Am I going to get attacked by the Swifties? Don't. Pause, please. Please don't. Please do not put that on Twitter. Please. And if you do include this, oh my God, Taylor, I fucking can't wait for this documentary. I cannot wait for this documentary. I'm so fucking excited for it. Oh my God, I can't wait. I cannot wait. God, I can't wait. Oh
Beating
my
the
God,
buzzer,
how many fucking ads?
Easy. But stress
I'm
sweating
trying
on
to
live
cover the
TV, that
news.
stinks.
Look at this. This whole website's a fucking billboard. What the fuck is this shit?
It has 3 times the sweat protection.
Oh, do you want to buy a Kindle? Do you want to buy a fucking headset? Do you want to buy a water bottle or a ping pong paddle?
Action versus order.
Or do you want deodorant? Good God.
Very antiperspirant.
Not using Secret Clinical? Now that's a rookie move.
Secret. Fresher under pressure.
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as the doctor.
Brother, come on.
And
come on, dude. Dude, come on.
It had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support.
What? He tried to say there was an American Where's the Red Cross worker, by the way? Who's the Red Cross worker here? Is there any Red Cross workers here? Oh my God.
And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I.
Okay, first of all, I want to be very clear. I don't give a shit if he depicts himself as Jesus Christ. What I give a shit about is all his supporters elevate him as a godlike figure while also saying you should never like pray to false prophets or whatever the fuck the Bible says. But they do it. Nobody is more of a is more blasphemous towards the Christian religion than conservative Christians. Nobody is more blasphemous than they are. Okay, they're voting for this guy like 3 or 4 times. He's showing pictures of himself as fucking Jesus Christ. They do nothing but spew hate. They don't love thy neighbor. You know what I mean?
I just heard about it, and I said.
Also, you know what's so funny to me is like Trump. You couldn't get a more picture perfect antichrist than Donald Trump. Like you couldn't get more picture fucking perfect. Like if you were a student of the Bible, right? And you were looking at what God had said to watch out for, he is like picture perfect. Like he fits it just perfectly, almost perfectly. And even in the Bible, it says there's going to be a lot of people who fall for it. And all these people are like, if you believe in that, they're all falling for it, you know, like all of them.
How did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better.
Oh my God, dude, you don't believe that. Chad, do you believe that he was a doctor in this? Come on, making people better with the power of magic or whatever this is. Do doctors, what is this? Is this how doctors heal? Because if you are going to say you're a doctor, why are you in robes and your nurse? There's the doctor. The doctor is literally in the photo. This girl's praying. Here's the doctor, and you are Jesus Christ. Like that's literally what you are, right? Like, why would you be out of uniform in robes, but the doctor is over here? I don't get it. Right? Let's see what else.
And I do make people better. I make people a lot better. As an example.
That's so funny. He's like, I'm not Jesus in the photo. I'm not Jesus in the photo, but I do heal people. I do a great job. So in many ways, I am Jesus.
The 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's going through some very serious cancer treatment, so
yes, sir.
This goes a long way.
Yes, sir, it sure does.
That woman, yeah, I know she's a GOP. We're going to get to it.
Mr. President, are another round of talks planned with Iran?
Okay, now, but we're going to get to DoorDash and Grandma. But before we get to DoorDash and Grandma, I want to talk about Riley Gaines, okay? Riley Gaines. Now, Riley Gaines, she's the Olympic athlete, right, that placed 5th in swimming and then claimed that she lost because trans people in women's sports. Is that right? Is that who it is? Riley Gaines went after Donald Trump, okay, for posting this photo of him as Jesus, right? And then Donald Trump responds to this question and actually mentions Riley Gaines. Let's get to it.
And if so, will you send...
Oh, college, not Olympic. Sorry, college.
Vice President J.D. Vance again?
Well, he's done a good job, and Steve and Jared, they've all done a very good job. And I can tell you that we've been called by the other side. They'd like to make a deal very badly over nuclear weapon. But I'm all back.
Does he...
back to the negotiating table?
Certainly, and more. The world, much more than we... So we don't need it. Best and sweet.
Okay, so I can't find it.
Exactly what's...
But he talked about Riley Gaines. Riley Gaines basically shit on him and said was like, I don't like, nobody should depict themselves as Jesus. And then he shits on Riley Gaines, okay, and says, I don't like her. And this is what she says. I love the president, and I'm so grateful he's in the Oval Office. This is after he depicted himself as Jesus Christ, okay? I'll continue to support him and the America First agenda. Okay. At the end of the day, I do nothing for the approval of man. Our purpose on this earth is to glorify him in all we do. The Truth Social post missed the mark. It's now deleted. Amazing. We're imperfect people. I know I am. I don't get my feelings hurt easy, and I know the president. It's really not personal. I want to spend eternity in a real place called heaven. I'd love for Trump to be there too. Jesus is, what a fucking cock. Like, I'm sorry. You just have to leave these people behind. They're never going, they're just stuck in a cult, and you just have to move on. You have to leave them behind. They're just so unbelievably delusional and stuck in a cult-like mentality. You just got to leave them behind because there's, yeah, right? She's stuck in 5th place in her circle of delusion. Anyway. What else did she say? Oh my God. Oh God, gross. Okay. Imagine reducing these to accomplish. Well, did she delete her tweet criticizing him? Oh my God. Is she trans? Is she just obsessed? Oh, this is what she said. Why? Seriously? I cannot understand why he posted this. Is he looking for a response? Does he actually think this? Either way, 2 things are true. A little humility would serve him well. God shall not be mocked. Oh, God. You don't like my white mode? You don't like my white mode? Well, get over it. All right, let's see what JD Vance had to say, because I love to hear what JD Vance has to say. How does JD Vance, the little slime ball, is going to try to defend...
Welcome back to Special Report. Joining us again,
Donald Trump.
Vice President of the United States, JD Vance. Pope Leo has expressed problems with the war in Iran, says that we should be peacemakers. Been very...
Okay, well, actually, first and foremost, we need context here, okay? Trump attacked the Pope, as you know. I feel weird about this, chat, because I feel like you guys know this already. I feel like I'm the streaming version of the newspaper, and you've all seen this, and you don't want to hear me talk about it. But like, I feel like you want to hear my. Do you want to hear my take? You do. You do want to hear my take. Only some of us. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, Hasan, Trump attacked the Pope, and I'm trying to see, he attacked him in a Truth Social post, but we'll get to that. Let's see what JD Vance says about, let's see, I'm learning how to be a streamer here. Hold on. Do you have the Truth Social post about him attacking the Pope? Hold on. Here it is. This is awesome. Look at this. Okay, so Trump does a long schizo post about Pope Leo, okay? Because Pope Leo has been very critical on the war because he's a pope. And it'd be weird if we had a pro-war pope. But anyway, he says Pope Leo is weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy. He talks about the fear of the Trump administration, but doesn't mention the fear that the Catholic Church and other Christian organizations had during COVID when they were arresting priests, ministers, and everybody else for holding church service. Wasn't he president during most of COVID? When going outside and being 10 and even 20 feet apart. I like his brother Louis much better than I like him because Louis is all MAGA. He gets it, and Leo doesn't. I don't want a pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon. I don't want a pope who thinks it's terrible that America attacked Venezuela, a country that was sending massive amounts of drugs into the United States. And even worse, emptying their prisons, including murderers, drug dealers, and killers into our country. And I don't want a pope who criticizes the president of the United States because I'm doing exactly what I was elected in a landslide to do, setting record low numbers in crime and creating the greatest stock market in history. Leo should be thankful because, as everyone knows, he was a shocking surprise. He wasn't on any list to be pope and was only put there by the church because he was an American. And they thought it would be the best way to deal with President Donald J. Wait. What is he saying? What? What does that even mean? Why would we need an American Pope to deal with? If I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. Unfortunately, Leo's weak on crime, weak on nuclear weapons, does not sit well with me, nor does the fact that he meets with Obama sympathizers like David Axelrod, a loser from the left, who is the one who wanted churchgoers and clerics to be arrested. Leo, Christian, quit spelling cum, please. Leo should get his act together as Pope, use common sense, stop catering to the radical left, and focus on being a great Christian. Please, I'm already having a hard time. Nobody wants to watch me do this anyway. I'm having a hard time. Not a politician. It's hurting him very badly. And more importantly, it's hurting the Catholic Church. President Donald J. Trump. Okay, so he is attacking the Pope. What do you even say? What do you even say? What do you even say to that? He's attacking the Pope, who is a religious leader of the Catholic Church, who is obviously not pro-war and doesn't have a political agenda, but to preach the gospel or whatever, if you believe in it. And obviously, Trump is a fucking... I don't even know what to say. What do you even say? But let's see what J.D. Vance has to say to defend him on this.
Pope Leo has expressed problems with the war in Iran, says that we should be peacemakers, been very vocal. The president took to Truth Social saying Leo should be thankful because, as everyone knows, he was a shocking surprise. He wasn't on any list to be Pope, was only put there because the church, because he was an American, they thought he would be good, best way to deal with President Donald J. Trump. If I wasn't in the White House, Leo wouldn't be in the Vatican. Just wondering, as a Catholic, how you consider this Truth Social post.
This is what's crazy is J.D. Vance has presidential aspirations. He wants to run. He's going to run, and he took the VP spot because he's going to be next in line with to the throne for the GOP. What's interesting is just to watch him try to navigate this and try to position himself with separation of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is one of the most, if not the most unpopular president in history at this point in anybody's term. So it's just interesting to watch him navigate this, not endorse him, but also dodge the question and not agree with him.
And then the post of the picture, which a lot of people took as the president posting a picture of himself as Jesus. He later said that he posted it as thinking as a doctor saving people.
I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one.
But it really caused a kerfuffle, Mr. Vice President. I'm just wondering what you make of all of this, and whether it's what you think of this back and forth with the church.
Well, first of all, Brett, I think the president was posting a joke, and of course. He took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his.
He's just being silly. Why can't the president of the United States be silly? Come on, everybody, come on.
His humor in that case. I think the president of the United States likes to mix it up on social media.
Yeah, let's just mix it up. You know, attack another country, attack another sovereign nation at the behest of another country. So hilarious. We just like to mix it up.
And I actually think that's one of the good things about this president.
Oh, you think it's a good thing? You think it's a good thing that he's a fucking unpredictable lunatic?
He's not filtered. He doesn't send everything through a communication.
They're still running back that 2016 era Trump. I like that he just says what's on his mind bit. Do you remember that in 2016 when he first ran? It was, he's not a politician. He just says what's on his mind. He's so real. He's just like us.
Just out directly to the people. You know, when it comes to the disagreements with the Vatican, look, we're going to have disagreements, Brett, from time to time. I think it's a good thing, actually.
No, it's not. You shouldn't even be talking about the Vatican. Am I wrong? You shouldn't even be in a position where you need to call out a disagreement with. It's the fucking Vatican. Just don't talk to the Vatican. Just leave it. It's like it doesn't. Why do you have to have it even mention the Vatican?
That the Pope is advocating for the things that he cares about, but we're always going to have disagreements on matters of public policy, or I should say, sometimes we're going to have disagreements on matters of public policy. The Pope has been critical of our immigration policy, but ultimately the immigration policy of the United States is set by Donald Trump. The Pope is going to have disagreements on other issues. We can respect the Pope. We certainly have a good relationship with the Vatican. But we're also going to disagree on substantive questions from time to time. I think that's a totally reasonable thing. It isn't particularly newsworthy.
He's saying he doesn't want to talk about this. He doesn't want to talk about this. He's going to say again in this interview that he doesn't think it's particularly newsworthy because he doesn't want it to be a big deal, because he knows that it's not popular, especially amongst their base, a base that he's trying to court for a future presidential run.
You think that when the president says it's hurting him very badly, catering to the radical left, it's hurting the Catholic Church? Do you agree with the president there?
Also, Jesus was a socialist. Jesus, if he were alive, he'd be a socialist, 100%. He would not be a capitalist at all. So he would be left. You think he'd be a right-wing conservative? No, he'd be a socialist. Absolutely.
Well, look, I think the president has the prerogative to set American foreign policy. He's got the prerogative to set American immigration policy. He has to look out for the interests of the United States of America. And that inevitably means that when the Vatican comments on issues of public policy, sometimes there's going to be agreement, of course, and sometimes there's going to be disagreement. I think that's a reasonable thing, Brett. I don't think that it's particularly newsworthy, but I certainly think that in some cases it would be best for the Vatican.
One thing I do enjoy about watching J.D. Vance is just knowing that this fucking piece of garbage will never be president. He's such a slimy slime ball that has tried to position himself to be second in line to become the next president of the United States, and he will never be president, ever.
Vatican to stick to matters of morality, to stick to matters of
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
I certainly think that in some cases it would be best for the Vatican to stick to matters of morality.
Hold on. Isn't killing people or murder, isn't that morality? Isn't that a morality thing? Isn't being against war a pretty good litmus test for your morality? Right? But it's just so American, though. I mean, let's just any nation uses religion and God to justify war. Religion has been used to justify war for hundreds of years, thousands of years. They used religion to justify their war.
Stick to matters of what's going on in the Catholic Church. And
somebody in the chat said 25th Amendment and he'd be president. I don't like that Democrats use that as a talking point, because I don't fucking want J.D. Vance to be president. I'd rather Trump just run out the clock and he be the president. I don't want J.D. Vance or somebody that's more capable at being a fascist. I don't want any of them. Just let him. I'd rather he just finishes his term. If I had to choose, finish the term. I don't give a shit about any of that. I don't want to see J.D. Vance be president. I don't want to see it.
Let the President of the United States stick to dictating American public policy. But when they're in conflict, they're in conflict. I don't worry about it too much, Brett. I think it's a
He's going to say it's not newsworthy. Watch.
Natural thing. I'm sure it'll happen in the future, and it's not that big of a deal that it happened in the past.
Last thing, should the American people be ready for more increased prices, especially at the gas tank, considering that this does not look like it's going to resolve very quickly as far as the Strait of Hormuz?
Well, you know, the president said, Brett, that yes, gas prices are higher. Yes, energy prices are higher. First of all, they're higher from a baseline where we've never had the terrible energy prices that we had of the last administration. So we come at this from a position of strength. But, Brett, absolutely.
Wait, is he saying that prices under the Biden administration were higher? Is that what he's saying? Okay, but you can't lie to people that are paying energy prices. Like, you can't, people see it, they pay it. Specifically with gas.
Absolutely. We know the American people are hurting. That's why that we're negotiating so aggressively.
Like, I can't help but think it doesn't
energy
work.
Prices to come down. We're going to keep.
I mean, he can lie, but I don't think it works. Other than unless you're in the cult.
On working at it, I do think that we're in a place where we've accomplished our objectives. We can start to wind this thing down. I'd much rather wind this thing down with a big successful negotiation. But regardless, the president said this is not going to go on forever. That's never his intention. And I think because of that, the energy prices, while painful, are not going to be around forever.
Mr. Vice President, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Oh, God. Boo! Boo! Okay, now let's get to DoorDash Lady. I want to talk about DoorDash Lady real quick. All right? I want to talk about DoorDash Lady because this is great. DoorDash Gate. They did a so you guys saw at the White House, they did a photo op to tout Trump's no tax on tips policy. And they brought this elderly woman to the White House to deliver Trump McDonald's. And this woman has to work on DoorDash because her husband, get this, her husband is going through cancer treatments.
How much does this no tax on tips mean to you? I mean, I don't know what the structure of payment is there at DoorDash, how much you get in salary per delivery, and then how much of your income is tips. Can you kind of break it down to us and tell us what this no tax on tips really means for you?
Well, what this really means for me is, you know, as they said last year, my husband, he was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. Sorry. During that time, you know, I was able to take some time and take him to his appointments and, you know, be there with him. But, you know, as you know, going through treatment, even with insurance, you kind of break the bank. And, you know, we pretty much went through our savings. And so when I found out about the no tax on tips, I was like, this.
So what's so sad about this whole situation, and I actually, okay, I know this is Hasan's take, but I actually said this before his broadcast yesterday, okay? Before his broadcast yesterday. I think this is so sad because what's so ironic about this whole situation is this is a grandmother, okay? This is an elderly woman who has a husband who's dying of cancer, and because we don't have a healthcare system in the United States that gives accessible and free healthcare to all Americans, she has to work a side job to pay for her husband's cancer treatments. And also what's crazy is she has health insurance on top of it. Even health insurance isn't enough, right? So she has to work on top of it. So what's ironic about this is this woman shouldn't have to do DoorDash. She shouldn't need to work anymore. She should have a country with a healthcare system that provides her with free healthcare. So she wouldn't need to do any of this.
Is incredible because this, you know, it's not going to replace my life savings, but it's going to help certainly with future doctor's appointments and future things that, you know, we have.
Okay, so some people are telling me that she's a paid actor. Is that right? I saw this. I saw that she was. She was. Let's see. Where is this? They flew her out from like another state, didn't they? Like a completely different state. I can't find it. Does anybody have the tweet? Does anybody have the video of her? Yeah, from Arkansas. She's not even from DC. And I think they had her testify on like like she's on video like last year or something. Let's see. Does anybody have the clip of her? Let me look it up. Her name's Sharon Simmons. Sharon Simmons. Oh yeah. Here, look. Oh yeah, here, look.
Thank you for appearing today.
This is her
You gave heartfelt
in
testimony.
2025.
You don't know what you don't know, but
This is
from your
2025.
perspective, what do you think this bill is ultimately going to mean for you and the savings that you're going to have?
Well, again, I believe that
there she is.
You know, it's going to free up some stuff for me. It means that I'm going to be able to stay more connected with my family in Missouri.
I don't know why Arkansas is
it's
held.
going to help with any future treatments. God forbid that he has to have more treatments, but it will help more with that. You know, it is truly, DoorDash is truly a independent, you know, industry. And I enjoy that part of it. I like being able to, you know, just do what I need to do. And freeing up this extra money means quite a bit to my family.
And Ms. Simmons, do you consider yourself to be wealthy or well-connected?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
It's just crazy to me that like at no point did this woman ever consider that maybe she shouldn't have to work for healthcare bills that she can't afford. Perhaps the system is completely broken. I just don't get it. Why don't we demand more of our country and politicians? I know about Medicare for All. Yes, I know. The thing about universal health care is we spend in the United States more per capita on healthcare costs than any industrialized country in the world. Universal health care would actually be cheaper. And on top of that, they're like, oh, we can't afford healthcare. We can't afford healthcare. But every time there's a war, boom, we have the money for it instantly. Anytime there's money to send overseas, we have money for it instantly. And also, they'll talk about the lines. They'll talk about the quality of care. The United States is not even in the top. I don't even think we're in the top 10 for quality of care in the world, right? You know? Yeah, our healthcare outcomes are not even in the top 10. And we also, dude, I booked a colonoscopy a month ago, and my colonoscopy is not until next month. Not until next month. So this was awesome from her, by the way. And I love this response Trump basically drug her into a press conference where he was answering questions about the Strait of Hormuz while she was standing next to him. And he decided to turn and ask her a question. And I love her response.
Very serious charge against them and the Democrats. They cheat. They can't get elected with their policy. So their policy is no good. They want to have, open borders. They want to have men playing in women's sports. Do you think that men should play in women's sports?
I really don't have an opinion on that.
You don't, I'll bet you do.
No, I'm
Damn!
here about
Pizza.
no tax on tips.
She's like, I'm not paid to be here for that policy. I'm only paid to be here to talk about tax on tips.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What an insane question to ask. But doesn't this just reaffirm that this is not a real issue? People don't give a fuck about this issue. It's not a real problem. It's not a real issue. It's a fabricated issue to distract from the fact that grandmothers have to DoorDash to pay for their husband's cancer treatments. That's what it is for. That's what it's for. Most Americans didn't even know about any of this until Fox News started running with the stories. You know what I mean? He was very disappointed. Watch his facial reaction.
I don't have an opinion on that.
You don't, I'll bet you do.
No.
I bet you do. Come on. Tell us about the people in sports. Tell us about the men and women sports.
I'm here about
Pizza.
no tax on tips.
Yeah.
Did she say Did he say pizza?
Tax on tips. I'm here about
Pizza.
no tax on
Pizza? What?
tips.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Let's see what the comments say. Oh, disabled. I wonder what CNN's saying about his Jesus depiction.
An uncharacteristic move by President Trump after significant blowback from
This is uncharacteristic?
both the left and the right.
Why do they cover him like he's a normal person?
He's now deleted this AI-generated post depicting himself as Jesus. But according to him, that isn't the likeness of Jesus, and he's surprised that anyone would think
Savage Scroller, thank you for 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it.
otherwise.
I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better.
But tonight, Vice President J.D. Vance had a different explanation. He said Trump is just trying to be funny.
Right. I think the president was posting a joke, and of course he took it down because he recognized that a lot of people weren't understanding his humor in that case.
Father Edward Beck is here with us at the table. Father
They brought in a priest.
Beck, was this a funny joke? It seems like most people didn't take it that way.
Well, I think rightly so. What doctor have you ever seen with light rays coming out of his hands to heal someone and rays from heaven coming down blessing him in red and white garments? I mean, the president, I think, is...
Oh my God, I fucking love when they bring on Hogs to try to defend him. It's my favorite. This guy's gonna defend him. This guy's gonna defend him. Oh my God. I know he's gonna defend him because he's got hog face. He's got MAGA face.
being disingenuous, quite frankly.
This guy's got pretty eyes, I have to acknowledge.
Saying he thinks...
Doesn't he?
It was a doctor's image he was posting. There's no Red Cross image in the photograph. There's an image of a nurse in a blue uniform, but nothing about the Red Cross. So I just think all of his comments did not follow what everybody else saw. And for J.D. Vance to say it was simply him being humorous, I think, well, which was it? If he was trying to be humorous, most people
Wait, since when is the H silent in humorous?
didn't get it. So basically, we're blaming
Humorous?
people for not getting his humor and the liberal media for not getting it. I just think you always put the blame somewhere else, but why not just say, look, I made a mistake. I posted the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. I just think that would be more reasonable.
Because he deleted it, but then lied about it?
That's not who he is. I mean, I think we have to get to the point where we're like, when are the lies enough lies?
Oh,
when
no.
do the people of America who support this man say, this is enough lies?
Okay, all right.
Liberal.
Oh,
liberal, liberal. Happy fun, la la la. Human smuggling, fentanyl deaths, forced government euthanasia,
It's like quite clearly, everyone who's ever dressed up for Halloween knows if you're a doctor, you put on a white coat.
The reason I say that is I don't know what it is. I've become like triggered by when liberals when they get angry about the stuff that Trump does, because the way I don't know how to describe it. I can't really describe it because it's like they pretend to be, I don't even know. It's like they pretend to be outraged, I guess, even though we are all outraged, but it's like, yeah. No shit. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know how to really get. It's like, yeah, no shit. Trump is a fucking monster. We get it. What are you doing about it? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what are you doing about it? It just rains hollow when you just complain and you don't do anything about it. That's why I get upset.
And a stethoscope. Like, that's the doctor costume, not the Jesus costume, which is what Donald Trump put himself out being. And it's putting him.
Also, they try to, like, he's so clearly, blatantly lying about himself being portrayed as a doctor or what have you, that it's like, it doesn't even, like, why are you even trying? Like, we know he's lying. It's just like, don't even try.
In the place of God, not with God, in the place of God. I think the bigger issue here is that Trump's behavior from the whole week
I'm ready for this guy. I'm ready for whatever this guy has to say.
is that he's not mentally fit to be in this position right now. He threatened 90 million people with instantaneous death. He's terrorized.
We know he's unfit, girl. I know. We know he's unfit. He's been unfit from the moment from the last presidency. He's always been unfit.
In the world, he's ruining the economy. He's basically said we're going to get rid of a 6,000-year-old civilization. And then he went to an ultimate fighting championship game to wave at people, right? Like, we can't pretend that this is okay, that America is the good guy in this situation. It's no longer even pretending that we represent freedom and justice or democracy in the world when we have this one man with unquestioned, unchecked power acting however he wants, and then we try and make excuses for it after the fact. It's too much, and we have to stop.
So, Lee's not the only person describing Trump's behavior recently as erratic.
It just rains hollow when the Democratic Party is beholden to the same interests that drove us into this war, right? Like, they're getting the same money from super PACs that the Republicans are.
And the Times put it all together in a piece that says Trump's erratic behavior and extreme comments revive mental health debate as the former president threatens to wipe out Iran, attacks the Pope. Even some former allies and advisors are questioning whether he's grown increasingly unbalanced, describing him as lunatic and clearly insane. And look, let's pretend that it's not Trump. If someone that you loved who is in a position of power, like a CEO or something, posted something like that, people would be calling and asking, are you okay?
Well, I think what the reason Trump said that is because the person that originally posted it was, I think, February 6th. And he actually said he posted it because Trump is the doctor for the country. And that's why he posted it out there.
God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on, dude.
Now, the image is obviously a problem, which is why President Trump pulled it down. But I believe President Trump probably didn't think of it as being Jesus at the time.
Oh, come the fuck on. Come on. Come on, man, come on.
saw it as, oh, I'm healing the country, which is what
you believe that.
No, I believe that.
Depicting
I definitely believe.
Hal, you believe that he was depicting himself as a doctor?
Well, that's what the original post was about, and so Trump retweeted
No,
it.
I believe, because I don't think Donald Trump knows who Jesus is.
Well,
so
okay. Oh God. Oh my God. What is, brother? Come on.
I honestly believe that he was confused. I mean, the fact that people can't call a spade, like.
Liberal.
This is sacrilegious. I mean, there were people who gave Barack Obama hell for a tan suit and a selfie stick.
Oh, God. The True Vaporwave God, thank you for subscribing for 5 months.
And you have somebody out here who's mocking Jesus Christ, and the Republican Party, GOP, they think they're God's only party anyway. They simply can't say our president messed up. And then when Riley Gaines, who I don't agree with on much of nothing, Jason Whitlock, who I don't agree with on absolutely anything, when they had the audacity to come out and chastise the president of the United States, he chastises them back.
But he pulled it down. When you say he won't admit it, he did pull it back down.
But who is in charge of the man who's in charge of the free world? If he can put out things and then be like, whoops, we can't have someone in charge.
The fact that we're even having a roundtable discussion about this almost normalizes him as like a sane individual. Like we normalize him. When we have discourse around the things that he says and we put people in a roundtable discussion and we bring on experts and we talk about it, it makes him appear as if this is like behavior that is becoming of a normal person, a sane person. Desandra234, thank you very much for subscribing. And this is what a lot of the media does in the United States, and I think it contributes a lot to his approval, is that they report on him like he's normal. You know what I mean?
Who can do that? He needs to at least have a team around him that can stop him from putting up the wrong
He's the
thing.
president of the United States. He can put whatever he wants up. You're not.
Oh, God.
In charge. You can't tell him what to do.
That's the attitude in the
That's
White House.
But that's he
problem.
can't.
No, go
That's
ahead.
the problem.
No, go ahead.
It was only after pushback, though, that he did it. It stayed up for 13 hours.
Well, I'm just saying, she keeps saying, who's going to stop him from doing this?
Well, I think
Congress is going to stop him.
People are
No.
supposed
I
to
think.
stop
Oh,
him.
go ahead.
He's
I'm sorry. You've been
not
trying to jump
supposed
in. It's like double
to be
dutch around here. Go
unilaterally
ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just confused as to what the New York Times is identifying as being odd behavior here. I mean, this is precisely how he's behaved for the last 8 years.
I mean, see, this is a talking point I can agree with. Let's see
10
if I
years.
continue to agree with it.
If you ask Republican voters back in the first term, the first thing they tell you they don't like about Donald Trump is the tweets back when it was Twitter.
Right.
The tweets. You can't count on 15 hands how many times his social media has gotten him in trouble, and yet he can persist in part because this is something
But don't you think on
No,
the...
it's not okay.
But
It is
hold
just
on,
a feature
but
of how
don't
he
you
is,
think,
and I
Noah,
wish they had a more disciplined com shops.
I think you're right. Like, look, there's a polling earlier this year. 61% say that Trump doesn't share their values. 64% say he does not have the right temperament to be president. So you're right. Americans see him for who he is. But I think the issue,
Republicans don't like that,
the issue right now is on the importance of the things that he's sending these messages about. It's not just calling his political opponents names. He's threatening to wipe out a civilization in the middle of a war. And then he's getting into a tit for tat, which we'll talk more about in a little bit, with the Pope, and then sending out an image that even his own supporters are saying, don't do that. I mean, Riley Gaines' comment was, a little humility would serve him well. God shall not be mocked. But it's the why. It's the stuff that he's doing it on that makes a difference.
I do think there's a little.
Let me just let Noah
sorry, go ahead.
respond, please.
Well, I actually don't have much to say. I think everybody's right. I think Riley Gaines is right that we wish the president would exercise a little bit more discretion. He cannot do that. He refuses to do that. And then folks like J.D. Vance come around and say, well, this is what's best about him. It does fuel his ego in ways that
But
are
I also think that we're not.
Wait, so is it weird? Okay, so this guy, is it seem like they're trying to get him to become more outraged because they want him to participate in the outrage discussion as if it's like such a shock that Trump is doing this? Is that right? Am I reading that correctly? Like he's like, yeah, Trump's a fucking psychopath. What do you want? Like he's a fucking psycho. And what's so shocking about this? Nothing is shocking.
not clearly acknowledging the fact that it's getting worse. And I had a great aunt, Jenny Marie. She was the matriarch of our family. And she was 88 years old and still driving. And then she used to come to church and park in the front. And then the day she hit the pastor's car, my dad had to go take away the keys, right? Because it just progressively got worse.
Is this going to be an Article 25 discussion again? You guys have been talking about Article 25.
No. So I have two concerns. One is that the president, I believe, lacks discernment, and I think that's getting worse. The second thing is you won't call a spade a spade. And the fact that if you can't call what he did sacrilegious, which is clearly the definition of sacrilegious,
I have a chatter. Background says, let's focus on the liberal terrorist Hasan, the true evil of America. You know what? You're so fucking right. You are so fucking right. Yes. Yes. You are absolutely right. Thank you. You're in a safe space. You're absolutely correct.
I think that would be my second problem.
Well, obviously, I wouldn't have posted it out there, and I think President Trump realized he shouldn't have and pulled it down.
But can you be critical of him?
I also
sure. I don't think he should have posted it.
But why not apologize? Why not admit I did something?
That's a very good question.
I think part of it is in politics, when you start apologizing, you run into problems, and I think that's the issue.
That is not okay. Just to be clear.
But in Christianity, when you start apologizing, you actually help.
Just to be clear, it is not true that in politics, when you apologize, things start to go wrong. That the only person who believes that is Donald Trump, and he is wrong about that. In politics,
yeah, no shit. This guy shouldn't be at the table. People like this no longer need a seat at the table. No longer. We shouldn't invite them to the table anymore. We need to leave them behind. They are in like a state of perpetual psychosis. They are the people, like they need like some sort of intervention. We cannot function as a society if we have people like this at the table. Sorry. There's no reaching across the aisle anymore. This is people like this lost completely. Completely lost. Completely lost, completely cucked, just lost completely. We don't quit bringing them to the table, right? Quit bringing them to the table. Let's focus on solutions. Because these people, like, quit arguing with these people. It's impossible.
It is okay to acknowledge mistakes. That's actually what most politicians do. The fact that Trump doesn't do it is not it's not a virtue, Val. I mean, it's not a virtue. And why, by the way, is it that Trump needs to post something first, see the backlash to realize that it was wrong?
Well, as was said, he's been posting now for 12 years.
Yeah, but does he have the judgment to know that it's wrong before he posts it?
I think he does. I mean, this was done at, 3 in the morning, I think?
So what was going on at 3 in the morning at the White House?
He just thinks it's cool. Like, he posts this thing where he's dressed up as Robert Duvall in Apocalypse Now, going to war with Chicago. He thinks it's cool. He doesn't actually.
But also at 4 a.m. But also at 4 a.m. on Easter Sunday, he was also posting about committing a genocide. Like, you can't decouple them. And all I'm saying is, when you look at them together, and when you look at them not in exclusivity but together, you have a president of the United States who is getting older by the day.
I really think we should.
Okay. I hate when Democrats do this whole, dude. You guys are the same people that sat there and defended the corpse of Joe Biden. Okay, like I get it. Like, you know, but like, come on, man, quit pulling the old thing out. Like, yeah, we know Trump is ancient, but don't pretend like you were propping up Joe Biden like Weekend at Bernie's. You know what I mean? I hate that. Uh-oh.
Hey there, I'm Harry Enton, and today we are running all the numbers on Israel's U.S. popularity problem. Israel is losing support here in the United States, even amongst Republicans. Take a look at this data. Take a look at this data amongst young Republicans. Look at this massive shift that we have had over just the last 4 years, the net favorability of Israel among Republicans under the age of 50. You go back to 2022, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up for Israel amongst young Republicans. But by 2025, look at this. Already a 30-point shift away, their net favorability down to -2. Today, look at this, minus 16 points. That's an over 40-point shift in just 1, 2, 3, 4 years' time away from Israel amongst young Republicans. But that's not the only part of the Republican base where Israel is struggling. How about amongst moderate or liberal Republicans? They make up about a third of the Republican base at this point in time. The net favorability of Israel with moderate liberal...
Yeah. Democrats at -2.
Republicans. Back in 2022, again, 2 thumbs up. You'll notice I do a lot of Siskel and Ebert references. I just really like them. At plus 26 points. Today, again, negative territory, minus 9 points. That's a 35-point shift in just 4 years.
My grandmother used to say, "Holy Toledo." Holy Toledo!
Years' time with moderate liberal Republicans shifting away from Israel. And this, to me, gives you a good indication of why one of the more ardent critics of Israel within the Republican Party is actually, at this point, favored to win a competitive primary.
Uh-oh.
You may know him, Thomas Massie. He, of course, is the representative from Kentucky's 4th District. He has been opposed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump has endorsed his opponent. Pro-Israel voices are also opposed. Many of them have also opposed Thomas Massie. But at this point, look at this. His chance of being the Republican nominee, winning that Republican primary in Kentucky's 4th District, is actually more likely than not to occur. Look at this. According to the Kalshi prediction market at this point, a 71% chance. But here's the thing. Again, I'm building blocks here. It's not just on the right. It's not just amongst Republicans where Israel is losing support. Amongst the unexpected places.
Why
How
are they
about
using
among
prediction markets?
younger men?
Hold on. Why? I have a question, genuine question. Why are prediction markets why are we using them to predict future outcomes? These are just people with money that just think something's going to happen. They're just people like you and me. They have no more or less of an idea than you and I do about anything, right? Am I crazy? Like, I don't know shit about what's going to happen. I'm just going to throw my money on something. Like, that's... Like, why are we using this as like a... Did they cut a deal with Kalshi?
Younger men who were a key part of Donald John Trump's coalition back in 2024. They have very much shifted away from Israel. Look at this. Net favorability of Israel among men under the age of 50. In 2022... not too bad, but not too hot to trot either at -3 points. By 2025, again, down we go, minus 22 points. That is a 19-point shift in just 3 years' time.
Holy shit.
But it gets even worse. Look at this for Israel. Minus 47 points. That's a 44-point shift away from Israel on the net favorability amongst young men who, of course, shifted massively into the Republican column back in 2024, and they have been shifting away from Israel over the last 4 years. But here's the thing. You want to talk about unexpected? Perhaps no number I have seen is more unexpected than this one. Because when we talk about the Democratic base, right, and we talk about them being against Israel, that's been true amongst liberal and very liberal Democrats for a decent period of time. But now we're even seeing it among moderate and conservative Democrats. Because take a look at these numbers. I mean, this is a sea change. This is a sea change. Net favorability of Israel amongst non-liberal Democrats, that is, those who identify as either moderate or conservative. Back in 2022, Israel was on the plus side of the ledger. I'll give it 1 thumbs up at plus 3 points. Look at this. By 2025, minus 30 points. That's a 33-point shift in just 3 years' time. You think that's a big shift? How about now? Look at this. Among moderate conservative Democrats, the net favor of Israel down into the Sea of Galilee at minus 55 points. That's a nearly 60-point switcheroo in just...
That's crazy. So why isn't the Democratic Party messaging in line with their base? Why is it that they're not messaging in line with their base? This is what's crazy is that they're not even messaging anything, and this is what the approval is. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? They're not even messaging. This is just what people are gathering themselves without the party having a platform that aligns with what their base is saying. Isn't that crazy?
4 years' time. Now, why are we seeing these shifts? Why are we seeing these shifts amongst Democrats, amongst Republicans, at least certain portions of the Republican electorate, and why are we seeing it among younger men who are a big part of Trump's coalition? It is because it is part of a larger sea change against Israel. I mean, just take a look at these overall numbers right now. The net favorability of Israel among all adults. In 2022, it was plus 13 points. I'll give that 2 thumbs up. Look at by 2025, minus 8 points. That's a 21-point switch in just 3 years. And now the net favorability of Israel amongst all adults, minus 23 points. That's a 36-point change in just 4 years' time amongst all adults. Now, okay, that's part of the reason why that we're seeing these groups within these shifts, right? A rising tide lifts all boats. But it's more than that. How about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which of course has been taking center stage over the past few years here in America, especially after the October 7th attacks and then Israel's response to it. Take a look here. I mean, this is a change. This is a change. Who Americans sympathize more with, the Israelis or the Palestinians? Back in 2022, before the October 7th attacks, it was the Israelis by 28 points. That would even climb into the 40s, 50s, depending on which polling you looked at in terms of who Americans sympathize with, the margin very much on the side of Israel. But look at where we are now. In 2026, Americans sympathize more with the Palestinians by an 11-point margin. That is a shift of nearly 40 points in just 4 years' time. And when you compare it to 2023, after the October 7th attacks, we're talking about what, a 50, 60-point change? My goodness gracious. This is the best position that the Palestinians have ever been in the minds of the American public. The Palestinians making history in terms of who Americans sympathize more with. But it is not just the Israelis and the Palestinian conflict in which why we're seeing these shifts among all these different groups and overall as well. It is because of the man who right now is the prime minister, the longtime prime minister of Israel, who's been prime minister at least in parts all the way back to my childhood. I mean, I think he was the prime minister when I was like 8 or 9. That is how long. And while I look young, I'm not that young anymore. But take a look at Bibi Netanyahu. Look at his net favorability rating here in the United States. In early 2024, he was on the plus side of.
Wait, why is the net favorability of Netanyahu higher than the net favorability of Israel, like across the
ledger at plus 9 points? But look now, minus 23 points again on over 30.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I think a lot of people, Americans, just probably don't even know what his name is. I would bet that that's why there's a discrepancy between the two, is they don't know who he is, so they just we're like, I don't know, fuck it, approve, I don't know.
Point shift in the wrong direction if you're a fan of Bibi Netanyahu here in the United States. And among independents, we're talking about that his net favorability rating at this point is a minus 35 points in the average poll. He is about as popular as Donald Trump is here in the United States, and of course Trump ain't too hot to trot, to borrow a phrase I used earlier on. And here's the other thing, which is this is starting to have major electoral ramifications. Israel has become a 4-letter word in Democratic primaries. And one way you can see that is AIPAC, right? AIPAC, the lobbying group. Google searches for AIPAC in 2026, up like a rocket, up 363% versus last year, reached an all-time high last month. You often hear those on the left using AIPAC against their opponents if they have in fact taken money from AIPAC. I'm not expecting that to change anytime soon on the left. I think the question is going to be...
Wait, hold on. What did he say isn't going to change?
Against their opponents if they have in fact taken money from AIPAC. I'm not expecting that to change anytime soon on the left. I think the question is going to be, if these young Republican numbers hold, and we see this right here, will AIPAC and Israel possibly become a boogeyman on the right as well? We're not really quite sure at this point, given how quickly these numbers have changed. Maybe they'll change back the other way in 4 years' time. But the bottom line is this. Views on Israel have shifted tremendously in a lot of unexpected places, not just on the left wing of the Democratic.
I think the tides have certainly shifted, and they're continuing to shift. I think what's interesting is Gavin Newsom's not going to win the primaries.
And I know you'd be like, Austin, yeah, no shit. Well, a year ago, if you were to ask a lot of people that are like at the core of the Democratic base, okay, my mother being one of them in her 60s, my esthetician being another in her 70s, like these are people that were at the core constituency of the Democratic base, the people that vote like hell, like the core of it. And when you talk to my mom now, she's like, I identify as a democratic socialist. I will not support a candidate who takes AIPAC money. And you have my esthetician who's in her 70s being like, I will not support Gavin Newsom. I think he sucks, right? I will not support a candidate that takes AIPAC money. Like these are like people in their 60s and 70s. If that's the sentiment among that group, that part of your constituency, you are fucked. You are fucked. I think we're going to get to a point in the primaries where you can't win an election by taking AIPAC money. I don't think you're going to be able to win one. It's going to be very hard for you to win one, at least. Right? You know what I'm saying? You agree? What's the alternative? Somebody who doesn't take it? Perhaps a progressive that doesn't take money from there, and hopefully that's the alternative. Oh my God, what could there be? How else are they going to campaign? If you had a night show, I'd watch it every night. I don't think anybody wants to watch me. Actually, I think most of you who click on this stream are shocked that I'm live. I think most of you are like completely shocked that I'm live right now. And you're like, oh, what the fuck's this? Who's this? Oh shit, it's Austin. I was gonna say, my team pitched me like a year ago that I need to do like a Jon Stewart type news show where I cover the news like Jon Stewart. And like I sit at a desk and I go through like a monologue and I cover it like I cover like what's happening like Jon Stewart. Which would be like more of like a comedic take on, the news. You think I'd crush it? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. With a live audience, I kind of look like Jon Stewart, maybe. The Gailey Show. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know there's like ways to get around saying that you're taking AIPAC money. I've got a great radio voice, but I need to establish more of a depth of knowledge on some of these topics because I lose myself a little bit as we dive deeper into them. So I need more of a depth. I need to practice commentating over these things because I don't have a lot of practice. I just kind of live with these thoughts in my head and then they come out for the first time on stream and I'm like, wait a second, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Also, I don't know if this is a relatable thing for any of you, but I've got terrible ADHD and it really is difficult for me to put together a sentence a lot of times. Like because right now, like I've got a lot of distractions. I've got the chats moving and it's really hard for me to focus on what I'm saying when I'm looking at a lot of things. So it's really difficult for me to put together cohesive sentences. So if you hear me trip over my words a lot and have a hard time saying what I'm trying to say, like even right now, I'm having a hard time explaining what I'm trying to say. It's because my brain, like for some reason, I can't do it. I don't know why. I thought for a while, I was like, do I have a brain tumor? Because I cannot put sentences together. I don't know, like, what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, I wanted to talk about something else What a classic. I just got linked this.
Bible, you've been talking about how it's your favorite book, and you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favored Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal, so I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
no,
you like?
I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible, the whole Bible is an incredible. I joke very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
That's the thing, man. Like, this was 10 years ago. This is the guy, they voted for him 3 times. Right? Like, you're a 3-time triple Trump voter. You're lost. We're leaving you behind. I'm sorry. You didn't make it. You know? You didn't make the cut. I'm sorry. We can't save you anymore. You know? It's like you're out there drowning and we're trying to throw you a floaty and you're not taking the floaty. You're just sitting there. You're just like, I'm going to drown, actually. Also, like, I like the we're just going to legislate for the greater good. And even the people that voted for this guy are going to get health care. They're going to get health care. They're going to get free universal child care. Like, these people that are in the cult, they also deserve health care. They also deserve, you know, a livable wage, affordable housing, you know, because I find it to the fault of, unfortunately, like many Democratic administrations that have done nothing to, they have created, the system that we have in this country has created a lot of desperate people that make them vulnerable to cults like this. They're desperate and nothing has gotten better in their lives. So they start to buy into things like conspiracy theories and the fact that like immigrants are a problem or trans people are a problem, you know? You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? I talked to my mom about this. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm actually becoming more angry at the Democratic Party because you're losing to this. How are you losing to this? How could you possibly lose to this? You know? Oh my God. Knight 748 says, immigrants who aren't vetted are a problem. Oh my God, it's their first message. I didn't know hogs watch me. How did you find me? You've been following me since May 21st, 2018. This is the thing. Forever. This is the thing, though. Like, you know what I find? I've had conversations with conservatives. Like, I have family, conservative family. And I've talked to them, and I'm like, well, do you think, like, what about, you know, do you believe that if somebody comes to this country seeking a better life, we should provide a pathway to citizenship to, they're good, hardworking people pursuing a better life? Yeah, of course. They agree with me. Oh, yeah, we should. Okay. But then they're like, but not the criminals. I'm like, okay. Do you believe that they're mostly criminals? And that's where there's disagreement. Is most people believe that if, like, good, hardworking people, which is the large, huge majority of people coming into this country, right? Like, they're good, hardworking people, and we should provide them with a pathway to citizenship, right? They believe that. They just think that there's like a ton of criminals pouring into the country. They buy into the propaganda, but since the Democrats don't push back on it, that's the only thing that's out there. This guy that just said immigrants who aren't vetted are a problem just said my dad. I'm guessing he said my dad took that pathway legally. Okay, you don't think all immigrants are criminals? Okay, how many do you think? How many criminals do you think there are that are immigrants? What if I told you that immigrants are less likely per capita to commit crime than American citizens? And it makes sense, right? You say, who knows? So hold on. So you say, who knows? But you're developing you're on board with a mass deportation policy when you have no fucking idea? You're just like, yeah, immigrants suck. Let's deport them all. What? You know? Sweet baby Jesus. Can I start counting on you for my news? You don't want to hear the fucking news from me. I didn't say mass deport. Okay, well then what do you want? What do you want? Let's see what they want. You don't want to hear the news from me. We're going to do Tuesday Newsday, but, you know, bring them up on screen. Let's see what they say. I think they've given up and they left. Fuck it. I'm just going to vote for Trump again. A fourth time. Okay. We should have a process which allows immigrants to get a green card legally, especially. Yeah, I think it should be easier to attain citizenship. Yes. We need a process that streamlines people that don't have status. We need to get them to, we need to streamline them to citizenship. Anyway. All right. There's something happening that I wanted to talk about. Do you guys know who the Northern Lion is? What is going on? Northern Lion has come out with a super cruise. Okay? The Northern Lion Super Cruise. Okay? I love a cruise. But let me see what kind of cabins they have. Let's do two guests. I can't create an account. So he's doing a cruise. And Squeaks is on the cruise. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I'm in. Wait, what if it was AustinShow and Christian Miller? AustinShow and Cringe-Chin. Special from Lovely Momo. Okay. Cabins? What kind of cabins are there? Okay, this interior cabin, ocean view balcony. There's no suites? I want a suite. I'd want a suite. Okay? I'm not going without a suite. Wait, should I call this number? Wait, should I call this number? Oh my God. Can I call it? I mean, it's a booking number, right? Can you guys hear it?
Welcome and thanks for calling the Northern Lion Super Cruise. home base for your upcoming cruise experience. Our team is ready to help you level up your travel plans. Please stay on the line. One of our travel specialists will join your party shortly.
Oh, fuck
Thanks
yeah.
for calling, and we look forward to helping you set sail.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh my God, yes.
This call is being recorded.
Okay.
Hi, this is Carrie with the Super Cruise. How may I assist you?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. My name is Austin, and I'm interested in this super cruise.
Awesome. One moment.
No worries.
Okay. All right. And did you have any questions?
Yeah, I was wondering if there's any suites available.
Let me see. No, it looks like we have ocean view rooms and balcony rooms and a spacious ocean view balcony.
Oh, got it. And now, what's the square footage of those rooms? Oh, also, is it okay if I'm also recording? Since we're both.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay.
I would have to check Royal Caribbean's website. I'm not.
Oh, okay. That's the next question I was going to ask. Is it so? This is a Royal Caribbean ship. What ship is it?
Yes. It is Jewel of the Seas.
Jewel. Let me look that up. I'm just sorry here. I'm just going to look it up. Oh,
No, you're fine. Okay,
beautiful.
here's square footage.
Beautiful.
It does look very nice.
It looks beautiful. My God, look at that. Look at that. That's
I
beautiful.
know.
I love it. Are you going? Are you going on the cruise?
I am not, but I know one of my colleagues is. She's
Oh,
very
it
excited.
sounds fun. Now,
She's going to be going.
are we gonna have the ship to ourselves?
No, it's going to be about half for this group, and then half will be just the rest of the cruise ship.
Oh, so it's just gonna be a fully functioning cruise that we're just like jumping on board with.
That is correct, yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great. Are there any excursions that we can go on or?
Yeah, so the ports of call are Cozumel, Costa Maya.
Oh.
So there will be excursion opportunities in both of those places.
Oh, I love Cozumel.
Yeah,
They got a great Senior Frogs there right off the port right there.
Yes.
Have you been there before?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I have, yes.
It's beautiful. It's great.
Very nice.
Anyway, okay, so there's only balcony rooms, no suites available. And then okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Are you guys have people been calling?
Yes, so the cruise is pretty booked.
Okay.
We have about 38% of the cabins available.
Oh, wow. So it's really and it went on sale like yesterday, didn't it?
Yes, just
That's
yesterday.
incredible. So will I be able to get to meet the Northern Lion?
Yes.
Wow. That's incredible. And Squeaks too, right? Would I be able to get Squeaks?
Yes.
That's okay, like meet and greet or just like a are they just hanging out on the cruise?
I believe there's going to be both. I know that there's going to be opportunities to play games with them as well.
Oh, it's like a gaming cruise.
Yes,
Awesome.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, I couldn't be more excited. I was just calling to get some more information. I do appreciate your time, and I wish that you could go on the cruise.
I know. It does look like a very fun time.
It's going to be a blast.
And I know my colleagues who go, they'll have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, they're going to have a great time. Meet and greet. There's a cocktail party, Q&A session, play with the pros, live gaming entertainment, souvenir shirt exclusive. That's awesome.
Yes.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, of course. Did you want a booking link or are you on the website?
I'm on the website. I got access to that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye now.
Thank you as well.
Bye-bye. She's like, God, who the fuck was that? I don't know if I asked all the right questions. Should I call back? Should we send Rob on the cruise? And every day he'll just report live from the cruise from Discord. Hey, Rob, what's going on the cruise today? Our live cruise correspondent, Rob. No, we're not going to. I'll vote for you. I'll vlog it for you. No, I'm not going to send Christian. I'd go on the cruise with him if we were going together. Okay, this looks like fun, though. And they're selling really well, it seems. So you depart from Tampa, then you're at sea, then you're in Cozumel. And by the way, chat, I was just making a joke. I don't actually enjoy Señor Frogs. It's a tourist trap restaurant in Mexico. I'd have to go to Tampa, Florida, though. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to Tampa. Ugh, gross. Can't believe I'd have to go to Tampa, Florida. Okay, what else can we do today? Let's see. Oh! Hasan had a Wired article. Was it interesting? What the hell's this? Oh! Did you guys see the guy at the door, the doorbell guy? The angry guy at the door? Door guy. He was the angry guy at the door that on the Ring camera. Right? This guy right here. Yes. This. We're going to watch it. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy situation. I want to know what you guys would do in this situation. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let's get to the beginning of it. Okay, here we go.
I just want to make sure that everything... Can you open this door, please?
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door! Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't
Open
leave...
this fucking door. Open this door, I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
Leave my house. You don't...
Okay. The moment he said, let me in my house, I'm dialing 911. The moment he says, let me in your house, 911 is being called immediately, right? I don't believe in worst case scenario, the cops show up and it's nothing and you called the cops and whoops, misunderstanding, right? I know people are saying this is lazy. Like, I am so quick to call the cops. It's crazy. I mean, well, excuse me. That's the whitest thing I've ever said. I'm so quick. I would be so quick. If somebody's doing something like this, I would be so quick to call the cops. Okay. I don't just call the cops for anything. Okay. I call the cops for shit. Like, I don't call the cops. Often I don't call the cops. Let me give you an example. Okay. Of when I've called the cops. All right. I called the cops when a semi truck was driving people off the road. I called the cops then. When I was in Florida, it was 6 o'clock in the morning in Florida, 3 o'clock in the morning in Oregon. I got a call that my alarm went off. Okay. My alarm went off in the middle of the night, and I got a call from the alarm company saying your alarm's off. Your alarm's going off. And so they said, would you like us to send the police? And my cats are in my house alone. And I was like, yes, because I'm not home. I was like, okay, send them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not home, send them, right? Because that's why you have an alarm system, right? If somebody's in there, whatever, you want them, you know. So I called them then. And then that's the only other time. You know, No, chat. It's not it's Austin calling again type situation. Okay. It's not it's Austin calling again. All right. But in this situation, I'm calling the police. Yes, of course.
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
Now, also acknowledging this guy's having a mental episode, clearly. There's no way this guy's of sane mind. He's clearly having an episode. And, you know, he's on something or he's having a mental episode of some sort. You think this is scripted bait content? I don't think so. Wait, by the way, he's identifying himself as a fictional wizard character named Harry Dresden. I think he's experiencing psychosis. Yes. Yes, he's definitely experiencing something.
Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open the door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door.
Who's Harry Dresden? Who's Harry Dresden?
No, or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Insane. I mean, I feel the guy's clearly having a mental episode. And he's not in his right mind, you know? Oh my God. Okay, there's more to this, I think. There's a video of him. Oh, there's more. There's more. Oh. Oh my God, he breaks in the house? He got in? Oh my God. That is, oh, it's not even playing. Where the fuck is she? Oh my God, he's in the house. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm sorry, man. Like, if somebody came in my house like this and I had some sort of self-defense, you know, I would, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what I mean? You got to defend yourself, right? You got to. This is crazy. I I don't like guns. I hate guns. Oh my God, I hate guns. I don't even, I hate guns. Good. Oh my God.
Victor, you around?
Oh my God.
Ah, you like raping little girls, bitch? Ah! You fucking try me, I swear to God I'll fucking kill you. Do you understand me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. So evidently from the chat, people are saying that his wife and kids were at home.
Where are you? Where are you? Okay, just knock. You might. Get the fuck out of my fucking house! You think you can fucking stop me, motherfucker? I will save that little girl, you bitch! There's no fucking... You fucking liar! I can hear her! I can fucking hear her!
Oh.
Bitch! You son of a...
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Man, hurry the fuck up, because I'm gonna drag his ass out. I'm telling you. Who are you talking to, bitch? Who are you talking to, bro? Get the fuck, stand on the fucking ground. Who the fuck do you think you are? My name is Harry Dresden.
Oh my
Get
God.
the fuck out of my house. Why do I hear you screaming? There's no one up there. Get the fuck out of my third room, bro. Walk the fuck out. What's the third room? Walk the fuck out. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a chance right now, man. What's the third room, bro? I'm giving you a fucking chance. Get the fuck out of my house. What's the third room, bro? I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my house. Please. Just answer the question, please. Get the fuck out of my house. Answer the question, please. There's no one in there. There's 3 rooms, man. I don't know who you are. You better get the street at 1797 Colop Drive. I don't know who you're talking about, man. Why do I hear?
I feel like this guy realizes that this guy's having a mental episode pretty quickly. It honestly shows some restraint that I don't think most people would show. Actually, kind of like, it's interesting because like I think it's interesting that like because I think a lot of people, I think most people in fact would probably have killed this guy. But he's actually kind of he hit him with the shovel a few times, realized he doesn't have a weapon or anything like that. He's clearly out of his mind, and he's just a little nuts. And the police absolutely would have shot him 100%.
Are you military? Yes. Okay. Can you help me out? Okay.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Interesting. He's ex-military.
I understand what you're going through right now. Yeah.
Oh no.
Can you step outside? Yes, sir. Thank you. Will. Thank you for asking.
Oh boy.
There's something going on this street, bro. Bro, everything's fine. Please step outside.
Okay.
Well, sit there. Sit on the ground, please. Yes, sir. Okay. How you doing today, sir? Don't move. Don't. Don't move. Sir, come here. I'm fine, man. Sir, come here. Okay. Yes, over now, bro.
Frank said I would have for sure died. But I don't know what I would have done. I would be paralyzed.
How you doing? There's a little girl trapped in this house. Can you go check her, please? Okay. You got gloves? I'm fine. Right now, man. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Tass said I would bring Frank back to life if I needed my shows. AustinShow, you would call the cops. Yeah, I would call the cops. Yeah, I would. I would. If somebody was in my house like that, yeah, I would call the cops. You got me. You got me.
I'm calming down, man. That was a lot right there. I hit my head with a shovel and everything.
Yeah, this guy is lucky to be alive, to be honest, because I think if anybody had a gun in their house, it'd be a wrap.
What's up, Jen? I get stand up and turn around. Don't move. You want to take off my flip-flops? Don't move.
It's not a hot take. It's just what would have happened.
Police department! Nick! Yeah. Is he taking this guy? That's fine. I just want to interview him.
The guy had also harassed a kid in the neighborhood 2 days before this.
Yeah. Fairfield Police, is anybody home?
Was there anybody at the house when this happened? Was there anybody at the house when this happened? Somebody in the chat said Austin would end up pressured into believing there are people in my house. Come on. No, I'm not stupid, all right? The child and the mom were hiding. Oh, boy. His pregnant wife and 5-year-old kid. Oh, my God. That's horrifying.
Fairfield Police, is anybody inside? Let's just clear it.
Fairfield Police Department.
Shit. I have a question. If I had somebody break into my house and I saw it all happen and I told them that was the guy and there's nobody else in the house, why do they got to go look through my house? They already have the guy. Why do they got to like clear every room in my house? Why do they got to do that? To confirm? Yeah, but like the guy's already outside, right? I mean, I don't know.
They said they were not inside. Fairfield Police Department.
Check to see if there's more suspects? Okay. For police insurance policies? Yeah.
Copy.
Austin's afraid they might. If my find is Suckmaster 5000 under the bed. Ah, fuck, this guy's got an illegal Suckmaster 5000. This thing sucks way too hard. This is past the legal limit. Get him. Okay, that is fucking terrifying. That's terrifying. Beyond terrifying. Is there anything more? So he looks like looks like they responded to the scene and then he was arrested. Damn. Huh. That's crazy. What is this? He's out now? He got released? Why was he breaking in? I don't know. I think he was having an episode of some sort. That's crazy. Well, look. Did Austin see the Lacey parody? No. Did Lacey do a parody of this? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Please tell me he didn't. Please tell me. Hold on.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Lacey facing outrage for trashing a fan's DoorDash account. That's not it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see what he posted recently. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. No fucking way. Dude, come on.
Hello?
Hi there. Can you open this door, please?
No.
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
Dude, he looks, it's crazy how similar he looks.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door! Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't leave...
Open this fucking door. Open this door or I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
Leave my house. You don't...
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
Everyone's okay. What do you want? Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open this door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house.
Is he
Can
going
you
to
leave my house?
Is he going to do this?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood, that's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know
He's
you.
not screaming?
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door. Now. Or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me? Open this fucking door! I will fucking kill you! Open this fucking door! I will fucking kill you! Open this door! Open this fucking door! Open this fucking door!
You know what? Actually, a perfect reenactment. Somebody in the chat doesn't know the difference, and they're saying, didn't this guy get arrested? They have no idea. They have no idea that this is a different guy. They thought it was the same guy. Oh my God. It's so funny. Hasan Piker. Liberal. Hasan had a Wired article come out, something like that. There's a Wired article. I wanted to see what was up with that. Dun a Yukon. Oh, I have a meeting. I had a meeting 20 minutes ago. Fuck. Can we? Okay. Can we? Frank, Rob, we got to push the meeting. We got to push the meeting a little bit. I also have a meeting at noon. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving yet. I'm just, Frank, can you push the noon meeting that we had? I have a noon meeting today. Can you push the 11 a.m. meeting that I had today to, fuck, I have a flight tomorrow. Fuck. Can we see if people are available at 2 p.m. Pacific? Well, are we meeting at fuck? Okay, hold on. I'm booked. I mean, we could do it later. Let's circle back. That's such a does anybody here work for a corporate? Let's circle back. We're going to give you an hour of your time back. We're going to give you an hour back of your time. Let's circle back. And let's take this offline. Yeah, let's put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it and we'll take this offline. Hey, y'all, can we reschedule this to... I think we need to reschedule this to Wednesday. No, wait, is tomorrow Wednesday? Fuck. We need to do this on Thursday. Because tomorrow I'm... Yeah, we need to do this. We're going to reschedule this to Thursday. Okay. Because I need to reschedule that to Thursday. We need to push it to Thursday because I could... Or later today, I could do it. But... for East Coasters, it's based on Frank and Rob. If you guys can make it later today after our weekly. Team messages 1. Please advise. I hope this email finds you well. Am I triggering you guys? Are these triggers for you? I'm going to pencil you in. Thursday's better for you? Okay, we'll do Thursday. Wait, fuck, I'm baking all day Thursday? Fuck! Christian knows my schedule more than I do. I'm in Master Baker. 10 a.m. Actually, I'm getting off. All right, I'm just going to get off stream now. And maybe I'll just take the meeting now. I'll take the meeting. All right, chat. I'm getting offline. All right. Master Baker is tomorrow. No, it's the next day, Thursday. I'll be doing Master Baker. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, but I have a flight. So if I don't go live tomorrow, I'll make it up to you. All right? I'll make it up to you and go live on another day. Okay? But I'm trying to do 3 days a week. Okay? I'm trying to do 3 days a week. I'm trying to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Okay, but I have a flight tomorrow morning, so I have to take that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. How many days a week do you think I should stream? Like, is 3 not enough? Because I feel like you don't want to see me more than 3 times a week. You know? 7? Y'all don't want to see me 7 days a week. Y'all don't want to see me that many times. Somebody said 3 is fine, smiley face. Huh. Well, we need a consistent schedule. Why is my fucking computer bricking? Wait, my computer is like bricking up completely. Oh, my computer is completely... Hello? You guys there? It's bricking. It's like... I have like a bunch of tabs open, but that's about it. All right. Hello? All right. I'm lagging quite a bit. Oh, fuck. I am lagging quite a bit. Holy shit. What the fuck's happening to my computer? All right. Okay, well, that's a good time to end then. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. The plan... I am going to get on a consistent streaming schedule, but it's a little fucked up right now because I have a wedding to go to next week. And also, I'm going to be in LA for Master Baker. So I'm going to try to catch 2 more morning streams or 1 more morning stream and 1 Saturday night stream. All right. Take care, y'all. Have a good day. Bye, everybody. Fuck. What is wrong with my goddamn computer? Goodbye, Blue Pop Dice. Goodbye, Cabasa, Melon, Cherry Blossom, Kill Zombies.
I don't know what's wrong. I need to try to fix this. Why is it? It can't even load anything. All right, Lord Kirk, 135 months. Lord Kirk, everybody. Why is it fucking? Why is it bricking? God damn it! This is actually kind of disturbing. If my computer's doing encoding overloaded, consider turning down video settings. So what does it mean when your encoding is overloaded? What does that mean? If my encoding is overloading, what does that mean? My computer's overheating? No, it's not. It feels very. Ow, shit! Fuck! Yeah, this is the same thing that happened to my laptop. Let me open Task Manager. Okay, that's a good option. Control, Option, Delete. Task Manager. Okay, my computer. Holy shit. It's OBS is using 98% of my memory right now. Oh no, Google Chrome is using. Oh my ass. Oh, fuck. Hello? It's still overloaded. Discord is using it too. Hold on. What the fuck is happening? Okay, OBS Studio, 97% of my memory is being used. Secure System is using my memory. Whatever that is. No, I can't even end that task. But it's 96% of my memory is being used.